Oh, that's wrong. I got it.
Rose.
This is so thrilling to me. Hi, little itty bitty Tianas. Little beautiful boy. This book is really about love. We get to see Tiana go on a king and queen cake, so that it's an honor for both of Naveen's parents. Not only do we do our best, but when things fall short of the thing that we had planned, we can look at it and say, oh, but
It's very clear.
Where's that from? Hey y'all, happy Sunday. It is the end of October. I have not posted a video in like months, probably since I think my birthday vlog was the last video I posted, and then I was supposed to have the vlog from Meg Thee Stallion concert. I haven't uploaded that. The footage was just being weird and it wouldn't let me export it, so I'm gonna try to get it up. We'll see. It'll be really late if I do. If I can't, really sorry, but hopefully y'all get to that footage. But as you can tell by the title of the video, I met the Anika Noni Rose yesterday. Let's get into it. So you're gonna see a bunch of footage from the book signing that my friend filmed, and like pictures and stuff, and like clips of me meeting her. But I did want to go into detail and talk about the book and just kind of a little overview synopsis of what happened yesterday. So she announced her book tour a few weeks ago-ish, and I knew immediately. One of my friends actually asked her in the comments, like, are you gonna have any SoCal dates? She said LA. I knew immediately it was gonna be at Barnes & Noble at the Grove. It's the biggest Barnes & Noble in my area, and I'm just like, absolutely, I'll be there. So I think I just googled it and tickets popped right up. I bought my ticket, and that was exciting. So I bought my ticket, I think sometime last week. This is the book. It's called Tiana's Perfect Plan, written by the princess herself, illustrated by the incredible Olivia Duchess. Y'all can't see, but y'all can't see it, but the cover is like so pretty, and like there's glitter like all right here. It's like all glittery. It's so pretty. And then the back has her very stunning face on the back. Gorgeous. Love the makeup in this picture, by the way. It's eating. The book is so sweet, y'all. She didn't have time to read it yesterday to the kids that were there or to everybody in the audience because there wasn't time, but she did talk about it and answer a bunch of questions. And yeah, so I got there. Could start lining up at 10. I got there, it was probably like 10:20, 10:15. It was super early on my friends. Estelle, thank you so much for saving my seat. I really appreciate that. She was the one who told me about it, essentially. She's a sweetheart. Thank you so much for that. So she saved my seat. She was there with her son Colin, and then I ended up meeting my friend Sherelle, Amara, and my other friend Maya, and we all met up and had a cute time. So yeah, we all sat in pretty much the third row. I think either the second or third row. I can't remember. I have to look at the pictures, but I think it was like the second or third row of the book signing, which was great. We sat to the right side, and it was so funny. My parents, they caught her walking in like up the escalator, and they took like a bunch of pictures and stuff, and they sent those to me. I was like, oh my gosh, like showing them to everybody. So I was rushing. I was gonna vlog me doing my makeup yesterday, but I was rushing and I wanted to put my face on and get out the door. So plus I feel like the content of me doing my makeup can get super repetitive. I feel like I always have pretty much my base is I use the same few products, the MAC Studio Fix foundation and concealer, Kosas brow gel. Right now I'm using the NYX I know that's bright eyeshadow palette. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing MAC Cranberry Frost eyeshadow, but my normal palette is my new palette is the NYX That's So Bright eyeshadow palette. It's like eyeshadow and then it's some blushes. Same, yeah, the e.l.f. primer. Usually my lips are Fenty, always the gloss bomb, or usually what's on my lips right now. You can't really see, but I'm wearing the shade I was wearing the shade Hot Chocolate today. Yesterday I wore the shade Fussy. It's this pink color. So yeah, that's usually what's on my lips. Concealer, yeah, foundation, concealer, always the same. Kosas brow gel, Fenty on the lips, and then usually either MAC or NYX eyeshadow. And then mascara, e.l.f. I'm not wearing any because I be crying in church, so I don't like to have drippy eyeshadow. And then blush, Rare Beauty. I don't really wear a ton of blush. I'm not a blush girly. I didn't even bother with blush yesterday because the placement, it just takes me a minute, and I have to be really focused, and I was trying to get out the door. So I usually, yeah, the Rare Beauty, I think, is the shade Happy, is the shade that I go for, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much my makeup staples. Anything. Oh, I also really love the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm foundation. Love it. I have in the shade 5. Love that for like a summer foundation because I get really oily and it's hot in California. So that's my makeup staples. And then also, I don't think I'm missing anything. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I want to try the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm in the shade Translucent as a primer because I really don't like my e.l.f. primer. Oh, also my go-to is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Love it. I have the mini size, so when I travel I can just throw it in my bag and not have any issues. Love it so much as my go-to. I'm not a fan of the one size. Don't come for me. I hate it. I literally have it up there in that Sephora bag and I can't take it back and I'm so irritated. Anyways, running my mouth about my makeup. But yeah, I was rushing, so we got there, pretty much got seated, yapped for a little bit, took pictures. Me and Rel went to the Starbucks inside Barnes & Noble, got coffee, told her about my insane week. Y'all, I had food poisoning this week. I had cold. I was outside all weekend. Like, it was just ridiculous. I had tests. Like, grief has been crazy. Like, life has been wild. So, excuse my absence, but I'm glad to be back. So, yeah, we all, she pretty much came in right at 11. Introduced herself, like, she got a very lovely introduction by the Barnes & Noble employee. I can't remember her name. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Love you. She got a wonderful introduction. She looked absolutely stunning. She's gorgeous in real life. Like, she's so pretty and very sweet. So yeah, she answered a bunch of questions. There's so many babies, so many little kids, and I love babies. I worked with kids for a short amount of time over the summer, and it just made my heart so warm because I saw so many little girls with Princess Tiana dresses and ears, and my heart was so happy. Yesterday, I'm gonna go through outfit details. My ears are from, you can't even see them because they're in a bag up there, but they're from the sold out Shop Disney and Color Me Courtney collection from 2022. I was gonna wear my Tiana varsity jacket, but the weather was being weird, so I ended up just throwing on a jean jacket. But I saw like 2 people with that jacket on and I was so mad I didn't bring it. So her next book tour, I'm gonna wear it. So wore yeah, just a jean jacket, and then my shirt was from Main Street Press on Instagram. I think I really hated that I wore those jeans. I should have wore them last week for church and wore ripped jeans yesterday because the weather was just being weird. My jeans were from Kohl's, and then my shoes were my Nike Dunks. They're the kids sizes because I have really small feet. They're pink and white Dunks. I think that was it. Oh, my bag is from Loungefly. You can't see, but I'm gonna move that way. I wore my Tiana's Palace one yesterday. So that were the outfit details, but yeah. And then my earrings are from Steve Madden. It's like my mom got them from Burlington. It came in a set. I think I have them right here so I can show you. Little, you can't even see, little hearts. And then my watch. This, I have no idea where this is from. It was a gift. And then this bracelet that I always have on is from Shop Blair Pierce on Instagram. Yeah, that's all the outfit details. So yeah, a bunch of the kids, we got to do Q&A and ask her pretty much whatever. A bunch of kids asked her some really good questions like, what's your favorite book? What do you like to do for fun? What's your favorite food? Just really cute, sweet questions. A lot of people asked about how she's feeling about the 15th anniversary coming up December 11th, which is really exciting. I'm going to do a whole video talking about the movie and all my merch. So you'll see that in December at some point. And then I'll have a vlog from Tiana's Bayou Adventure going up next month, in a few weeks actually, going on opening day on the 15th, and I cannot wait. So yeah, I talked about the book for a while. I definitely got teary-eyed. One of my friends, Amara, asked a question like, what were some of your influences while writing this book? And she said like her grandparents, and it was just a really sweet conversation. And this one other lady asked about like, what do you do when you're having your own trials and tribulations? Like, how do you keep your head up? How do you stay positive? How do you get through it? And I bawled. I like definitely was getting teary-eyed. It was such a deep, powerful conversation. Y'all, I love books. If I don't do a ton of book content on YouTube, I want to kind of switch it up and do some more book videos, because I have so many books and I love reading and I love getting suggestions on what to read. I always have been an avid reader. I've loved reading books since I was really little, and it's something that's kind of stuck with me. So to be able to go to events like this, especially when it's Disney, it's Tiana, my heart was so warm. Like Tiana has been such a source of resilience for me. I've always loved her as a character and just had such a deep connection to this movie. My granddad on my mom's side is from New Orleans, and like I never got to meet him, so I always felt like this movie like almost made me closer. And I have so many family ties to New Orleans. Like I love that city, and I'm just so grateful for Anika and this cast, and to be celebrating 15 years is so insane. To be coming out with a show and a book and a ride and merch, and then you have Tiana's Palace in Disneyland. Like there's so many exciting things happening 15 years later. It's just a blessing, and I'm so grateful that I'm living in like a little Tiana resurgence, little Tiana renaissance moment. And it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun this year, just all of the Tiana things that are going on. It's been a good time. It's always a good day to be a Tiana stan, but this year specifically has been amazing. And through all of just the emotions and hard times and bad days I've had this year, I can always count on this movie to give me a little joy and just a spurt of happiness. So yeah, sorry I had to go on a little rant, but more about that in December. I'll like keep that brief for now, but back to the book. It's called Tiana's Perfect Plan. This is a children's book, her first picture book, her first book period, but a children's book. I think I want y'all to be able to see it hold it while I'm talking. But I think the power of children's books are so ridiculously important. It is so important to read to these babies, to let these kids read to you, even if they can't read, they're making up words. Let them read, because it's gonna click eventually. Like the synapses in their brains start connecting. Like it's so important, and Anika touched on the importance of that yesterday. Just kind of wanted to reiterate it. Like, read to these kids, let these babies get books, read to them, let them read to you. Reading is fundamental. It is so important. And I'm just an avid reader. I'm an avid like book lover, bookworm. I advocate for children's literacy, and literacy in general, because it is one of the best skills you can give to a child is books, period. I'm not even saying that as like someone who, I don't have a background in education. My minor is child development, but it's really important. It's early childhood. Well, yeah, child development. But I love that early childhood stage. It's so important to read to these kids. They need to know how to read. It's important. And this book is so fun and so sweet. I'm gonna give y'all a little synopsis. Tiana is getting ready for Mardi Gras. They've been traveling all winter, and now they're back in town for Mardi Gras, prepping and getting everything super ready for Mardi Gras. It's the biggest party in the city. Tiana's just that girl. Like, it's a lot to do. Misprepared, but she gets a letter from her in-laws saying they're coming in town, and she wants to bake something special. She wants to bake something special for them, so she goes on an adventure finding a special ingredient for this cake, and she bakes a cake, and it's not, what she wants it to be. It doesn't turn out perfect, but everybody loves it. And the most important thing is nothing's perfect. We aren't perfect. Nothing's perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. But what is perfect is your effort. Did you try your best? Did you have fun? Did you put love into it? And that's what matters. And that's kind of a key takeaway of the book for me, is that perfection is unachievable. It's unattainable. It's not real. But what's perfect is our effort and our love for just what we're doing and our craft. And yeah, this book is really special. I highly recommend it to any Tiana fan, anybody who loves Tiana or just likes books. Like, it's get it for little niece, your little nephew, little cousin, yourself, and you get it for them, because I'm not even counting pages, but it's not super long. It's, I think, maybe 30 pages. I don't know how many pages. It's really short. I wish it was longer, but it's a children's book, so I know, page constraints and page lengths, and children have a really short attention span. But it's great. I loved it so much, and I read it, and we're gonna open it up because she signed it. I requested to have mine. I'm gonna take this. I just found out what the name of this is. That is called a dust jacket. Did not know that. All these years of reading books, I'm like, take the cover off. It's called a dust jacket. Sorry. We're gonna take the dust jacket off so you can get a closer in-depth look of it. And then she signed it. I got personally autographed, and I kept a little sticky note in there. Y'all can't, it's backwards, so I'm gonna read it for y'all. It just says, to Tiana, thank you for coming. Love, Anika Noni Rose, aka Princess Tiana. This book will be my childhood book one day. I just will cherish it forever. It's a really sweet book. It's so special. She already announced her second book, actually. It's called A Princess is a Princess, with Disney Books. That comes out fall of 2026. So that's 2 years from now. And I will be there at the next book tour for sure, and I will be definitely get my hug at that time. I was so anxious and nervous and excited in that clip that I forgot I didn't ask her for a hug, which is okay. I mean, all these little kids were, and I was like, dang it. That was literally like 3 kids' questions. They were like, can I have a hug? Like, 'cause who doesn't want to hug a Disney princess? Like, period. And it's Tiana. Like, she just is that girl. And Anika's an absolute sweetheart. She's the best. She's so sweet. She's the sweetest. So yeah, got to talk to her for a little bit. She signed my book. I'm so mad I didn't say what I was gonna say. Originally, I was so like nervous and overstimulated and anxious, but she's absolutely such a sweetheart. I didn't cry while I met her. I cried before, but I didn't cry when I met her, like during, because I was just really excited. She's the absolute sweetest, y'all. Everything I love about Princess Tiana, her resilience, her kindness, everything is literally Anika. Like, it's quite crazy how similar they are. Like, she is Tiana, period. Like, it's funny, in this reel back in August, it actually got posted like the day that I went to the Tiana Tuesday meetup. I don't have vlog footage from it, I'm sorry, but it's all on my Instagram, so I'll put like the link in the description, or my bio, the pinned comment or something. I'll put it down below, you'll see it. This is from D23, so it's back in August. She said, hi, I'm Anika Noni Rose, and I am Tiana. She didn't say I voiced Princess Tiana in Prince of the Frog. She said I am Tiana, and I was like, period. Like, that just resonated with me so deeply. I'm gonna go because I've been talking for 17 minutes at this point, but my whole point of this video was to say thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing. I know it's been a while, I missed y'all. I'm gonna try to get regularly not scheduled, but regular videos out. School's been crazy, but I miss making videos. So thank you so much, Anika. I love you dearly. You already know, like, what's up. I love you. You're such a sweetheart, y'all. She is beyond kind, just so kind and patient and gracious and sweet. Every time she answered a question from a kid, it was always yes ma'am, yes sir, thank you so much. Like, just beyond well-mannered. Like, she's the best. So yeah, thank you so much for that. All I could think about yesterday was that little 4-year-old who was obsessed with Tiana. Like, I was 4 when the movie came out. Literally that following year, when I turned 5, my birthday was Tiana themed. I had a cake with Tiana on it. I had all the merch. I had dolls, pajamas, bathing suits, flip-flops. I had all the merch, Tiana, everything, sheets. I had all the merch, and you know, some things never change, as you can tell with my 2 Princess and the Frog lounge flies in the back, as well as one right here. This is my newest one, my newest bag. I'm obsessed. This came out in March. It's the lenticular collection. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. My Tiana phone case. An obsession, my Tiana Casetify case. I love Casetify. Not sponsored. Please sponsor me though. I love y'all. It's such a blessing to have this movie, and I've made so many friends because of this princess in this movie. I've made so many friends, and I'm just grateful. So yeah, thank you, Anika. I love you. Shout out to everybody who was there yesterday. She's coming to a city near you. Go. Take your little niece, your little cousin, your nephew, your god sister, little brother. Take all the little kids in your life, because who doesn't want to meet this princess and hug and talk about this fantastic book? So congratulations, Anika, on your new book. I can't wait to read it every day forever. I'm obsessed. I love you, and I can't wait for the next book tour. I will be there, and I definitely will get a hug. So thank you so much for watching. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces. Bye.